He was the best running back in college football last year. After spending 2 seasons at Wake Forest, Ken Walker transfers to Michigan State and absolutely dominates the Big Ten en route to round 2 draft capital by the Seattle Seahawks. Now, so far, this 2022 NFL season, Kenneth Walker has played the backup role behind Rashad Penny, but we all know Week 5 versus the Saints, Penny goes down. He's out for the season. So now it's time for Ken Walker to step up, show what he has, and be that lead back that we all expected him to be when he was drafted in the 2nd round. Now, Week 5, he had the whole sports world, the NFL world buzzing because he ripped off a 69-yard touchdown run versus the New Orleans Saints. Outside of that run, it was 7 carries for 19 yards. I looked at the tape. There's not a ton to take away from this game, but there were some things inside of that big run, some other little things that he saw that I looked at on tape and we're going to check out here in a few minutes that make me encouraged for his long-term outlook. Now, I do think we should reel it back in a little bit and let's see what happens with the full game of him as the lead back. But I'm encouraged by the young running back. We're going to tap into that. If it's your first time on the station, I appreciate you being here. My job, we dive into the tape. We make this thing easy so that we can all follow along. It's not too complicated. Football doesn't have to be complicated. We check out the tape. Let's break it down. Ken Walker, Week 5 versus the New Orleans Saints. Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. Clearly a running formation. Look at the alignment. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defenders in the box for the Saints. All they're going to do is run a little counter play, bring in, I think that's Eskridge around here to block, and he doesn't get a block, and then Ken Walker's sort of tackled. So not a ton right here, right? There's nowhere for him to cut it up to. Maybe put your foot in the ground right here and get north and south. I would like to see him get a little north and south. He kind of carries a little bit, tackled on the sideline. So not a ton to take away from this run right here. Not much on that play. See what else we got from Mr. Walker. Here we go. It's going to be a pitch play out to the right, toss it to the right. Noah Fant, piss poor job of blocking. Nowhere to go for him right here. So you can't even blame Walker right here. You look at that, you're hoping Noah Fant can pick up this block, do a little better job than this on the linebacker. I don't know if that's DeMario Davis right there, but that's not going to get it done. Doesn't do his running back any favors. I venture to say if Noah Fant can at least hold this guy. Now, Kenneth Walker kind of stutter steps inside and then bounces it out. If Noah Fant can get that block on Davis and Ken Walker put his foot in the ground and ride up, 89, I don't know if that's Disley right there, and crank it up. I don't know if he scores, but he definitely could probably pick up some more yards. Again, not a negative play for Walker right here. Piss poor job by Noah Fant. Got to hold on to that block, make contact, act like you want to be there. He doesn't do that, and because of that, Kenneth Walker's tackled for a minimal gain. Here we go. I think we're going to get a pass pro rep right here, and I like this, right? Because you got to be able to pick up the pass pro, and he does a good job. That's Pete Warner right there, one of the leading tacklers in the NFL, an ascending young linebacker coming in. That's Walker's job, and he does a great job giving Geno Smith some time to throw the ball. It wasn't a completed pass, but Ken Walker stepping up, getting physical, holding his block, does his job. This is a nice rep right here by Ken Walker, and it's the little things inside of the game, right? If you're going to be able to pick up blitzers, put your nose in there to stop linebackers, this is going to bode well for him moving forward. He had a couple of additional reps in this game. Gave up a sack one play. Really wasn't his fault. Geno should have gotten the ball out. But you like to see the want to by a running back. And you see that right there from Ken Walker. Good blitz pickup. Should have been complete, but good job by Ken Walker. Now we're going to see all the good stuff, right? This is the big 69-yard touchdown run. And you see him in the open field. Yeah, he scores, but that's not what's important right here. Let's look at what's important, okay? So here it is. Play's designed to be cut back, right? So he presses to the left side of the line. Look at his eyes. He sees 72, sees his lineman down blocking. He knows that the cutback lane is there. He's going to trust it. He sees it. Foot in the ground. You see the pellets pop up. And now it's time to get north and south. That's what he does right there. Covering up the ball with 2 hands. Now he's got a 2-way go and he makes the right decision, right? If he plants that right foot and cuts to the left towards the hash, to the left side, he's tackled, right? You got a safety. You got 2 safeties right there. But he cuts to the outside, and he's gone. Tyrann Mathieu can't catch him. It's just a nice job. Nice vision, being patient, letting it set up. Boom, cut back, good footwork, cover the ball, and then get downfield. So while the result of the play is a 69-yard touchdown run, it's him understanding his blocking concepts. Look at all the linemen down blocking to the left. He knows he's got a cutback lane. You see the tight end right here, kicking out Cam Jordan, sealing him off. Tyler Lockett. Look at the position of the receiver, knowing I've got a running back that's cutting back and he's coming down this way. Kenneth Walker trusting it. He sees it. Look at the body lead by Walker right there. And once he makes that cut, he's decisive. You can't play around. You got to go. Avoid that tackle, get north and south, and then turn on the burners. There you go. He ran damn near a 4.3 at the combine. I think it was a 4.4, low 4.4 at the combine. It's a touchdown run right there. So again, we don't like breaking down highlight plays, but try to find the things inside the plays that you're like, okay, I could see this. I could see this panning out. And that vision, trusting the offensive line, getting north and south, and then accelerating in the end zone. I don't expect him to do this game after game, but you see him. He's got the size. He has the athleticism, the speed, and the vision right there to make that play. Now, the final play that we're going to look at right here, here we go. This was a missed hole by Walker, right? A little bit of improvement. So here you go. There it is. It's blocked. Y'all see it? You see it? Make that cut right there. He's already planting off his right foot. Cut it up in between. I believe that's 50 and 63 right there, or 60 and 63. You cut that up. It's another chunk gain by Walker. He goes here, and he's tackled for a short gain, but there's the hole right there. It's there. Boom, plant your foot and go. I don't know who that is. Is that Tyrann Mathieu coming down? He's already off balance. He doesn't know what Walker's going to do. If Walker trusts it, man, there's the hole right there, and there's a lot of green grass. Let me move myself. Probably he's in the second level, and I'll take my chances. Ken Walker versus the safety one-on-one in the open field. So just, area of improvement that he can learn, right? That's a great job by 63. I mean, the center does a great job. Boom, help. That's the read. Put the foot in the ground and go. There it is, Walker. And I'm sure when he watches this on film, he was like, damn, I had it right there and missed it. That's a young running back, right? Not a lot of reps. Rashad Penny's a starter. They bring him in. But these are plays that I think he'll be able to hit consistently moving forward. Guarantee he watched the film and said, damn, I had this run right here. That's another chunk gain. I take my chances on Ken Walker versus Mathieu right here is a little off balance. But he goes right there, tackled for a short gain. So outside of these runs, not a ton to take away from this Week 5 film from Ken Walker. He's a big physical running back. He's got the athleticism. He's got the speed. And now he's got the backfield to himself. So I know we're excited about the big 69-yard run. I think there were some small things inside of that give me encouragement with him. Trusting his offensive line, putting your foot in the ground, getting north-south, using the acceleration. Still got to work on the vision here and there. Everyone misses a run from time to time, but you want to see him convert those consistently. So moving forward, something to pay attention to, something to monitor, and we'll see how this backfield shakes out with DJ Dallas and Travis Homer as well. So hope you enjoyed the small breakdown on Ken Walker. Drake London is dropping tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. His performance versus Tampa Bay, a lot of good stuff in that one, even though the stat line didn't scream that as much. But that's what we do. We break down the tape and we look at the things that the highlight reels aren't going to show. So if you got Kenneth Walker in fantasy, you're probably pretty happy. And if you're a fan of the Seattle Seahawks, you're probably pretty encouraged about this young running back. So let's just see how his maturation process goes throughout the year. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up button, like, subscribe to the content, comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about Ken Walker. And I'll be back tomorrow with Drake London. I'm out. Peace.